Welcome to RUSTNEO. This is a project that we spent quite a while building, and our main ideas behind the project is to make everything feel quick, transparent, and easy to jump into. For example, if you look at the games we provide, starting off with the Case Battles game, here you can choose a lot of different team modes, a lot of different game modes, and extra features like borrow and financing. The borrow feature allows you to borrow up to 80% of the case values in any case battle. That means you can open a bigger variety of different cases. Also, our case battles provide the instant replay feature, which allows you to look back through any ended battle and enjoy it just like it's rolling live. If you wanted to open cases directly, you can go to the cases game, choose from any of the different cases on this page. All the mechanics, all the animations, everything works exactly the same as the case battles game, aside from, of course, you're playing on your own. Looking at the more classical games, we have Blackjack. Um, Also, all of the single player games come with a fast mode feature, which means you can skip all the animations and enjoy the games at a faster pace. For Plinko and Mines, we've got additional features. We got new modes where we've added a RUSTNEO twist. For example, on Plinko we got the Gumballs and the Toxic modes. Um, when you use those, it applies an extra multiplier onto the bowls. In combination with the multipliers at the bottom, it gives you a complete different outcome, therefore increasing the stakes. Um, in Mines, instead, we've got three extra tiles aside from the original two, which are the coin and the bomb. The three new tiles are the double boost feature, which multiplies your current multiplier by two. Then the save zone feature, which allows you to lock in your current multiplier, and even if you lose the game later on, you'll keep the locked payout. And finally, the second chance tile, which appears in place of one of the bombs. And if you do happen to land on it, it gives you a second chance to win the game. And the only way to actually win the game and keep the winnings afterwards is if you're able to pick the next bomb. Then looking at some of the more classical games, we got dice. Here you just pick the roll value, pick whether you want to roll under or over, and your multiplier depends on your win chance. And finally, we got the chicken game. Here you have to safely cross the road, and with every new step, you increase the payout, however, also increase the risk of getting run over and losing your current progress. All the games can be verified using our provably fair system. So if I click over here, I can see the fairness data for the specific game that I've just played. And if I click check fairness, it leads me to the provably fair page, where not only can I explore how the generic system works, but I can also look into the separate implementations for each game. So all the single player games run on the client seed, the server seed, and the nonce. The client seed and the server seed stay the same at all times unless the player regenerates them. And when the player does regenerate them, they can choose their own client seed. And the nonce is the only thing that keeps on changing. It is sequential and it's incremented by one after every single game that's played. This allows us to recreate a predictable chain of events, therefore being able to prove each game ahead of time. And with the live games like Case Battles, Crash, or Roulette, we only need the server seed and the block hash. All live games operate on the future Solana blockchain hashes. This basically makes it impossible for us to fake any of the results, as before the game is even generated or before it even starts, we pick a random block in the future, which is only mined right around the start of the game, therefore meaning that we can only generate the results of the game only just as it starts. Moving on to the profile. Here you can see all of your detailed statistics, all of your past played games, all of your transactions, also most importantly the referral system. The referral system allows you to create up to 3 personalized codes. And here you can pick between all the different codes, you can view their statistics, you can view the players connected to them. Also, you can directly claim your available earnings and create new codes with a limit of up to 3. Also, if you head over to the information subpage, you can click here to apply for a sponsorship with us if you're a creator. Then we can move on to the rewards page. Here is how you can get better value out of your experience on the website. We provide daily cases, tier cases for each level up, and each level comes with a different number of tier cases, and each rank comes with different tier case. You can also claim a rakeback, which accumulates with every singular played game. You can also enter a referral code to claim 3 free cases, and also an additional 5% deposit bonus on your first crypto deposit. Also, make sure to follow us on our socials, join our server on Discord, and follow us on Twitter, because we'll occasionally post different promo codes which allow you to get extra free rewards. Finally, moving on to the help center, we have a help knowledge base which contains different topics for any possible different questions that you may have. And also, in case if you can't find any useful information on our topics, you can also directly access a live support chat, and we'll try to answer your questions as soon as possible.